being able to maximize the size of your PP. And so there's a few things you can do, which is very interesting because I'm not going to tell you about any device or any weird stretching mechanism or anything like this. I've never bought a product for this. I've never done any weird workout routine. My mindset was I just want to make sure that the erection I do have is as big as it could be. So I first started to improve my sleep. I started to make sure that I was trying to dedicate 8, 9, 10 hours a night to sleep. Because the way I saw it, it just made sense to me, right? I don't know the real research of this, but it made sense. If I'm supposed to sleep 9 hours a day or 8 hours a day, and I'm only sleeping 6, chances are my erection is probably going to get weakened, isn't it? I'd probably lose maybe a bit of the blood that would go in there, which would cause a bit like more of the girth or maybe the length, right? If you're going to be sleep deprived, most likely you're going to get a weaker erection. So in a weird way, sleeping more will make your PP bigger because your erection will probably be more full. So I started sleeping all day. I'm like, okay, sweet. I'm never getting out of bed. But in a serious note, consistently going to bed, consistently waking up, making sure that I was never like sleep deprived. And I started to like just have this kind of unwritten rule that I just don't miss my bedtime. You know, there's a lot of people I know who've got such weird bedtimes. Like, you know, they don't even have a bedtime. They just go to sleep. They're on their computers staring at all the blue light till late and saying to themselves like, oh, I can't. This is what you're like your Jeffrey video gamer friends. They're literally looking at the blue light, hyper-stimulated video games. It's 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12. And they're like, oh, well, you know, I'm not even sleepy. So I'm not going to go to sleep. So I'm just going to keep playing games. That's not how it works. It's not that you're not sleepy and that you're just going to keep playing games. It's that you're playing video games, staring at the screen, and that's why you're not sleepy, because your brain's hyperactivated when you're playing games. Just imagine, you know, some MRI scan of your brain. It's hyper lit up when you're playing video games, when you're watching TV shows and you're processing all of this data. Of course it is. So I never, not even for work, miss my like bedtime routine. You know, sometimes I'm 5 minutes late or something, but I never purposely look at the time and it's 9:30 and I'm thinking to myself, yeah, I'm just going to stay up and just do more work, or I'm just going to stay up and just watch some YouTube videos. I just stopped doing that. I just started having too much respect for myself to do that. Now, you don't need to actually go to bed at the same time that I do. You don't need to go to bed early or anything like that. You just need to have a consistent time that's good for you and then stop missing it. We're supposed to go to bed at roughly the same time every single night. And if you're not, if you've got like a huge 1 hour difference, 2 hours, 3 hours, sometimes you go to sleep at 10, sometimes you go to sleep at 2. It's like your pee-pee's softer and smaller because of that. Now every guy's like, oh yeah, man, I'm not missing bedtime anymore.